Hello, welcome. It's great to see you, to be here with you guys for my Wednesday night live. I'm excited to make a layout with you guys tonight, a summer layout. I finally opened my secret box. I'm a little late. Secret box number 2, and I am really excited with all of the paper packs, the paper pack and the stickers and the cardstock and the punch. Really fun. I did open it several weeks ago, but I guess I should say this is the first time I'm going to be making a layout with it. So I'm excited to be making a layout with this paper pack because it is really cute. And I'm saving it for my vacation, our vacation to Mackinac, Michigan. We had a fantastic time in July, and so I was saving this for that vacation because it is going to work perfectly with a lot of the great pictures. We had some beautiful sunsets that we at our campsite, so I'm excited to um, get those on this paper because it's going to look really great. So how are you? Are you working on anything fun? Are you finishing up an album? That is always fun to do. Just trying to get my camera and everything straight, where I kind of rearranged, you know how we like to do every once in a while in our scrapbooking room. So trying to get everything rearranged here. So make sure you guys can hear me okay. So anyway, yes, I'm excited to use this collection that was in the secret box number 2. Secret box number 3 is going to be coming out soon. I believe it's August 21st. So watch for that. I think that's right. Yeah, that is a Monday. Yep. So August 21st is the secret box number 3. And I get so excited for these because it's so much fun to have it be a surprise about what's in the box. I have never, I've always liked what's in the boxes. You know how I love Creative Memories. So I just love all of their tools and their paper packs. So, and just so you know, that's the pretty much the standard of what you get in each of the secret boxes is a paper pack, some kind of embellishment. And this time we got stickers and laser cut borders. So cute. Summertime laser cut borders with stars and some like dark branches, some more stars, some clouds, really cute laser cut borders, really cute stickers. We got the lighthouse punch, and then also this little guy, and it is a paper distressing tool. So you can run it along the edge of your paper to just make it look distressed. So that all of this came in the secret box number 2. It was $63 or $64. I can't remember which one for all of this. And that's the discount price. And just so you know, I have a couple left if anybody's interested in purchasing this stuff. Just reach out to me, send me a message, and I will get back with you on that. Okay, so I wanted to talk about what I have coming up. Let's do that first. Where can we get together and crop? Let's see. Well, Scrappy Thursday is August 24th. So that is next week. And the theme in August is, oh my gosh, it just left my mind. We just had the theme last week. All right, somebody remind me, what is the theme in Let's Get Scrappy with It for Scrappy Thursdays for August? You know, words escape me sometimes. But I know somebody out there knows it. All right, I'm going to check my chat in just a minute to find out what that is. The theme in August. Birthdays. That's what it is. It's birthdays, just came to me. It is birthday themes, so any kind of layout where you're celebrating birthday, it's your birthday, whatever the birthday celebration is, that is the theme for the challenge for August. So get your birthday layouts completed and post them out to our Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook group. Use the hashtag Scrappy Thursdays. It's right down here in the bottom left of my screen. Scrappy Thursdays. And then you will be in the running for one of two $50 product credits. All right. So that's Scrappy Thursday on August 24th. My next Friday night crop is September 22nd. So I'm going to miss you guys because we normally have 2 Friday night crops a month, but I cannot, I'm going to be out of town next Friday, so we can't have our normal second one in August. And then the first one that we have in September is my scrapbooking weekend. So can't have one then either. It's either scrapbooking weekend. So I am going to miss you guys because I really look forward to my Friday nights with you guys. But I will see you on September 22nd. We will have a big celebration of getting back together, and they're really fun. You guys should join us. We make sketches together, and we sit and talk and laugh, and it's very casual. I have my camera over my table just like I do tonight, and so you can watch how I'm making the sketch. And I usually try and talk through what I'm doing. So there is like a class that I'm teaching during the Friday night crop when I'm making the sketch, giving some tips and tricks. But then we also just have a lot of fun and laugh and unwind from the week. It's so great to get together with a bunch of ladies who all have the same hobby, who all love the same hobby, and we have such a great time. I just really enjoy those Friday nights. The ladies and I have become friends over these last months, years. I don't know if it's been a year yet. I'd have to look back, but we have such a great time together, and we would love for you to join us. There is always room for more scrapbookers. We love that. So join us on Friday, September 22nd, and that is on Zoom, and it goes from 6:30 to 10, and we try and get 4 sketches. This last Friday, I was only able to get through 3, able to make 3. So it just depends on how fast or slow you want to move, and you don't have to make the sketches. You can work on your projects. You can just sit and talk with us and watch. Whatever you feel like doing that Friday night, just come join us. It really is a great way to start the weekend. All right. Scrapbooking 101 is August 21st, and we are going to be talking about my camping album, and I use refill pages for my camping album. So if you have never used Creative Memories refill pages, come join me. And even if you have used them, come join me. It's a great time to just have a conversation about how we scrapbook, what we do, how we organize, just everything from A to Z to help you get started, for those new scrapbookers, and to give you some ideas for seasoned scrapbookers. So Scrapbooking 101. My next in-person event is the Brookville Library Crop, my next in-person event is my Croptoberfest retreat, which is September 7th through the 10th. And then the one after that is the library crop, which is September 30th. So a couple in-person events in September as well. I'm also looking for a venue to do another 12-hour crop. I would love to schedule one for Black Friday. I think that would be such a fun day to have a crop. We can all get together. For those who don't go out shopping, come join me at an all-day crop. So I would love to get your feedback on that. So if you let me know here in this chat, or if you send me an email or a private message or a text, let me know if you would be interested in an all-day crop on Black Friday. Let me get the date. Grab my calendar. The date would be the 25th probably of November. It's the day after Thanksgiving, 24th, November 24th. And then I'm also looking, if we don't do it Black Friday, if I can't get a venue for Black Friday, then I am going to try and get a place. on December 16th. And what I'm planning on doing at this all-day crop is teaching a class on how to use our paper albums. Um, think of this as like an 8x8 greeting card, and it's got 8 pages in it, I believe, and a great way to scrap a cute little album for a gift or an album to put on your coffee table to show people when they come over, or a brag book to take to work and show off your new grandbaby. Tons of ways to use these paper albums. So I'm going to be teaching that class at my next all-day crop. I will keep you posted on what date I come up with. All right. That is it for my events. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys soon. I hope you can join me at one of my virtual events or my in-person events. And then I just wanted to real quickly let you know about the new products that came out this week. They are called Back to School, not enhancements, supplements. Oh, shoot. Back to School compliments. I knew it was something, compliments. And these are so cool because they coordinate with our existing back to school collection, and they're all about sports. So if your grandkids or your kids or your nieces and nephews or friends and family are in any kind of sports, uh, they've got it all here. I mean, they've got golf, and they've got hockey, and they've got lacrosse and basketball and volleyball. I mean, they've just covered all of the sports, which I love because there's so many great sports out there that the kids play. So go check that out. And then you'll notice too, there's a new Border Maker cartridge, and that one is a notebook pattern. So go check those out on my website. You get those 10% off until August 25th when you buy them all. So great deal. And maybe you don't need them all. So great way to do that is to split it with a friend, right? And you each pay half and you split them up with a friend. That would be a great way to do that. All right. So let's get started. Oh, let me check the chat first. Hold on. I want to say hi to everybody before we get started. Gail, hey, good to see you again. It was great scrapbooking with you this Saturday. I'm glad you could come. Howdy, Pam. I'm almost finished with my 2020 album. Awesome. Going to a crop in a couple of weeks and hope to finish up Christmas. Sue Ellen. Nice. Sue Ellen, you are just having an awesome time getting those pages done. I mean, you have just been working so hard and getting them all done, and they're so pretty. I just love them. I loved all the pages that you posted out in the Creative Memories virtual crop. So pretty. All right. Do you want to switch your camera to spotlight your workspace? Oh, yep, I do. I've switched that over now so that you can see my table. And then Vicky, how are you? How are you doing? And hello, Miss Pam. Hello, Miss Crystal. How are you? Great to see you. All right. So here we go. Let's jump into it now. So I was having a really difficult time deciding which paper I wanted to use because I like them all. So I'm guessing I'm gonna use this paper pack up pretty quick because I love all these papers, and I love the cardstock that it coordinates with. And they gave in the secret box, you've got the sampler pack of cardstock. So they gave you two pieces of all of the cardstock that coordinates with this paper pack. So I love that. That takes the work out of it for me. And I love all these colors, the tangerine and the shimmers, and then some navy. Let's get this back over here so I can give you the right names. So we got navy, tangerine, lagoon shimmer, orange shimmer. Oh, I must have taken the orange shimmer out already. No, I just opened this. Could be right. Lagoon shimmer, orange shimmer, tangerine. Here it is. It's hiding. There's the orange shimmer. And then the Starry Night. I love that. Such a pretty, both of these are shimmer. All three of these are shimmers. I'll hold that up for you so you can get the shimmery effect. So pretty. So I love these colors, and they're going to go so great with my vacation in Mackinac. We had some great sunsets, and these are going to look so pretty with sunsets. All right. So I think the paper that I finally decided on is this orange paper with the lines going through it. And it's got some yellowish colors in there too. So it just looks like a beautiful sunset. And like I said, lots of sunsets in Mackinac that I got pictures of. They're just gorgeous. So I thought, this would be a great paper for those. So on the back of this then are some clouds. So I thought I wanted to combine the two together. And it's hard to do when it's front and back. When you love the front and the back, right? You want to use them both. So trying to decide how to do that so that I have these cute clouds at the top and this orange at the bottom. Oops, sorry, holding it up too high. There we go. I just love the way that looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 rows of clouds off of here. There's a nice line in between each one, so I have a good cutting place along here. So I'm going to cut 2 rows of clouds off and put those at the top of my paper, and then 2 more rows of clouds, and I'm going to have to weld those together to use this side, right? All right, so let's check it out, and I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you guys ever use the binder clips, but they are a great way to keep your blade mechanism stable while you're transporting it. I was at a crop this past weekend, my all-day crop, and so you just put these binder clips right on the bar, and it keeps your blade in place so it's not bumping around and getting damaged. All right, so now I am gonna cut off 2 rows of clouds right there on the line. I'm going to use my guides so that I can make sure I'm cutting where I want to cut. I love that little black line that goes down the center of these guides. It shows me exactly where I'm cutting, so I get it precise cut every time. There we go. We got 2 rows, and then I'm going to do 2 more rows here. I'm doing a 2-page layout, so I'm going to put the clouds across the top. So make sure we got that lined up right. I think that looks good. There we go. So there's our clouds. So I'm going to adhere these together. Oh, like so. At the top. And then I'll cut this paper to match this size, right? And then either I want to use another piece of the paper or a piece of the cardstock. That part I had not decided yet, but I need something behind it now to be my base. So let's take a look at what the paper, let's start with the paper, and we'll decide which one looks good behind these 2. If you've been watching any of Noreen's summer challenge, she is doing an awesome fast way to make albums by cutting strips of paper. So similar to what we're doing tonight, cutting strips of paper to make our layouts, right? So far we've made 2 cuts. All right, so let's find the paper that we want to have behind this. It might be that orange shimmer. We might do the orange shimmer cardstock. But let's check these out first. Such pretty papers. Oh, I love this with the leaves. Just beautiful colors. All right, what's this orange look like? Okay, see, that's a possibility. I like the orange. And then on the back of the orange, oh, is another swirly kind of orange. No, I don't like that one. So I'll keep that orange out. Then there's this orange that has waves. That's a possibility too. I like the darker one better though, I think. Let's move these out of the way. And then this one is like mint. It's like a swirl, like the sky with some little speckles in it. Okay. On the other side is fireflies, which is really cute. It looks great with the orange. But we're going to have the clouds at the top, so possibility. This is the fun part, right? Deciding which papers go together. And then those are the other papers that we already looked at. Okay, and then let's look at the orange shimmer cardstock. I really like that. So pretty. Ooh, that looks nice. Because we've got 2 papers that have a pattern going on. So the orange shimmer kind of gives it a nice, and then I was going to use, I've got several different of the lasers that I could do. That's pretty. All right, I think I do like the orange shimmer. So what we need to do now is we've got these 2 pieces here. So this is about 2 inches, an inch and 3/4 about what this is. So we're going to put that at the top. I'm going to use my pad, my cutting mat, and I'm going to use to measure out how much I'm going to need here of the orange shimmer, because I'm not going to use a whole piece. I'm not going to waste a whole piece. So it looks like I need about 2 inches to fill it in, but I think about 2.5 then to give me some room to weld this together. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 2.5. Two and a half. Had to remind myself, almost cut it at 2. There we go. Another 2.5 for the other side. Oop. There we go. And now, because we need a little bit of room, I'm going to have to overlap this one a little bit so that I have something to weld together. And then we're going to have just barely enough down here. So there we go. All right, let's do it. Now, I like to use white cardstock. Just something from your bits and pieces of cardstock to weld these together, okay? So I'm just going to leave this piece laying here, like so. I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of here at the top. You could use repositionable. That would be good. And that way you could just rub it all along the top. I just used my regular adhesive this time. I'm going to put that there to hopefully serve as a weight to keep my piece of paper still. And you know what? I'm going to turn this over. I need to see where my adhesive is. So let's turn it over. There we go. So I need to bring it down about that much. There we go. I'm just using the lines to hopefully get it even all the way across. I think it's a little crooked, but that'll be okay. All right, so there we go. So we've got our clouds across the top, and then we've got our 2.5 inch. I may need a bigger piece. Yeah, I probably should have done 3 inches. Okay, let's do 3 inches. I did not give myself enough room there. No worries, we will use those 2 inches somewhere. 2.5 inches. There's a 3. And here's a 3. There we go. So pretty. All right. So I'm going to show you now with the repositionable. I can just run this right along the top of here. I am going to dig my silicone mat out. It's buried underneath everything over here, but I don't like to do my repositionable on my cutting mat because then it leaves some residue. So I'm just going to grab my silicone mat and just run this along the top. It's repositionable, but your paper will stick together as long as you leave it together. It does not fall off. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to line it up on my mat again so that I know I'm getting the right size here, placing it in the right place. There we go. So we did 1 cut for this strip of paper, 1 cut for this strip of paper if I would have cut the right size, 3 inches. So 2 cuts so far for this side of the layout. All right. And then I love the swirly design that they have here that says summertime. Oh, and I didn't use any cardstock. I was able to layer it, but if you wanted to put a piece of cardstock, just a strip. Let me just show you that real quick. That's why I got this out. So just a small strip, you could put these together like this. If you want to have another layer of strength here between your 2 layers, you can weld them together with a piece of cardstock. It's up to you. And a great way to do this with cardstock is to get your photo tape. This is a very old one, but it's great to use for welding. And then you put a piece of photo tape on each side of your cardstock, your white cardstock, and then it's on each side of your paper. So just another way to strengthen this connection between your papers is to weld the back. Okay. but because I overlapped mine about a ½ inch on top and bottom, it's pretty strong. It's staying together. So I think I'm good. I don't think I need the white piece in the back. All right, so I think I'm going to do something like that. I love that swirl. There's also these cute little clouds, so I don't know if I'll layer those in there as well. That looks cute. But we have our other side we need to do. So I've got my clouds at the top. I've got my orange piece of paper in the middle, which I need to cut. And then my bottom piece down here. Now you could just lay these on here. You don't have to cut this one, but if you want to save some of the paper for something else, you could just do that if you'd like, and it looks just like this side, only it's going in the wrong direction. It's up to you. If you want to save that paper, this 3 inches and this 1.25 inches up here for something else, then trim them off and adhere them together like we did this side, right? Okay, so now here is the other part of that cute big swirly fun summer. Thinks of water and you think of sunsets. And here's some clouds, and we're definitely putting those up on some foam squares. You got it. These have got to go up on some foam squares. We have to have something in the layout up on foam squares, right? I love it. I just think it makes it look so nice to have something that is lifted so everything isn't flat on your page. And I think we'll need one in between here, so I'm going to grab a different size just so it doesn't droop down anywhere. There we go. Stands up nice and tall. And when you put this in your in the sleeve that you're using, or in the putting the page protector on the refill page, it really does not flatten it down. You still see the lift. Even though it's got your page protector on top of it, you still see the lift of the foam squares. So I just love these. I just think they're such a great way to adhere your pieces to your layout and give it a fun look. I'm just going to cover up that seam. I'm just somebody that likes to cover the seams up. There we go. And that just brings a different color in. It's a pretty lilac color. You can lift this one up with foam squares. You're probably going to have to cut them in half. This is a pretty thin laser cut. But I think I wanted summertime over here. So however you want to put this loop-de-loo is up to you, but I just like the way that looks. And then I can do some little fun title down here. Lots of room for pictures. You know, I may do I think that would look so pretty. I may do my photo mats for my sunrises and sunset pictures in this pretty shimmer, midnight shimmer. Is that what we call it? Midnight shimmer? Starry night shimmer. I love that. It's so pretty. That would look really pretty. And then that'll bring the blue in that's in the clouds up here and in this decoration down here. And I'm going to do 6 1/4 because I know my pictures are 4 by 6 and I know that I'm going to want all of it. I don't want to crop out any of my pictures. 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. And that will give me a nice outline behind my pictures of this starry blue. Something like that. There we go. And then our stickers. What do we have for stickers? Oh, this, yeah, I mean, stargazing and summer night. That's going to be probably one of those. There's also written in the stars. And then on the sticker sheet, there's some shooting stars and a pretty moon. So I've got lots of options for my stickers, and I'm definitely going to put one up on a foam square around my pictures. And then I'll do some journaling. Let's do some journaling right there. With some lined paper. What kind of summertime layouts, pictures do you guys have to crop? Do you have a lot of vacation pictures? Okay, let's use this big sheet here. And I think I'm just going to be able to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do about 5 lines here. I'd love to hear what you guys have waiting on you to scrap from your summertime fun. I've been seeing so many great pictures. I don't know if you guys got out to the Creative Memories virtual crop. So many great layouts, and all of the challenges, the summertime challenge that Noreen is doing, you post them out to that Creative Memories virtual crop group, and there has been some beautiful layouts. Go out there and check out the Creative Memories virtual crop group to get some great ideas. Lots of beautiful layouts, so many talented ladies, so many creative people. And, you know, everybody is creative in their own way. So you should get some ideas, make your layouts, and post them out there as well, because your layouts are beautiful too. So, all right, here we go. Now, I didn't get a whole lot of pictures on the page. I know we like to get lots of pictures, but I want to get at least 2 full 4 by 6 pictures on my page of the sunsets. They are those are such pretty pictures, and I will get them on there and put these out on my page so you guys can see them. But I know I want to get at least 2 of them big, and then maybe the other side I can cut them down so I can get more of them out there. It just depends. You know, as long as I have good representation of the event, of the beautiful sunset, then I'm good. And if that's 4 pictures, then that's fine. I'm good with 4 pictures. I took a lot of pictures, and a lot of them all look the same. So, you know, as long as I have a couple variations, I'll be good. And I will love this layout. I love the way it turned out. And it was easy to do. We did what? 2 cuts, 3 cuts, 3 cuts, and then our photo mats. So how fun is that? Is just to have strips of paper to cut easily and get it done fast and have it look great. So where's my other? Oh, I missed my other border over here. I'm not sure where it went. I've moved it. But anyway, I will get this finished up, and I will post it out there on my page so that you guys can see it. I hope you'll give this a try. It's lots of fun to do a quick layout with a couple cuts, couple strips of paper, doing some welding, and having some borders on your page. All right. Let's see. Hey, Margie. Oh, yes, Margie, I know you have got some music concerts to scrap for sure. I have seen you guys having an awesome summer going to music concerts. That's awesome. I am actually going to go to one this Friday night with my youngest daughter. We are going to see OAR and, oh, who's the headliner? OAR and it'll come to me. But anyway, we're going to a concert this Friday, and I haven't been to one this summer yet, so I'm excited to do that with my daughter. That's going to be fun. Thank you. Nice tip with the binder clips. Yes, binder clips come in very handy and keep your trimmer from getting beat up when you are traveling around. Hey, Jessica. Florida pictures and Great Wolf Lodge. Oh, fun. Great Wolf Lodge. We have not been there. I'm sure it's fantastic. My granddaughter, I'm sure, would love all of those water slides. Um, love the colors. Thank you, Jessica. And Crystal, nice, very nice. Thank you so much. You're such a sweetie. All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me again this Wednesday. And I hope to see you really soon at my events. Let me get that back up. Be sure to mark your calendars. Lots of great virtual and in-person events coming up in the next couple months. I still have several spots for my scrapbooking retreat in September, so I would love for you to join me if you're in the area. And if you're not in the area, take a road trip and come join us for 4 days of scrapbooking. Tons of fun. All right. So next Wednesday, I will see you for sure at my Wednesday Night Live. And then we have the Scrappy Thursday coming up soon. And on the 24th, Scrapbooking 101 on the 21st. So a couple other events coming up this month. Some virtual events coming up this month. So stay tuned and have a great evening and a great weekend and happy scrapping. I will see you all next week. Good night.